Camorra, the mafia empire in the shadows of Naples. One of the world's oldest and most ruthless criminal organizations, Camorra is a mafia network that has endured for centuries in the Italian city of Naples, defying the state at every turn. Unlike the hierarchical structure of Sicily's Cosa Nostra, Camorra operates through competing clans, making it an unpredictable and chaotic criminal enterprise. It is notorious not only for its violence and illegal activities, but also for its deep influence on social and political life. The origins of Camorra date back to 17th century Naples, a city struggling with crime and poverty under Spanish rule. The first members of Camorra gained power gradually through gambling and extortion. By the 19th century, Camorra was not only dominant in the underworld, but also influential in local government. Through connections with police officers and politicians, it legitimized its illegal activities and established deep-rooted power. However, in the 20th century, particularly during Benito Mussolini's fascist regime, mafia organizations faced significant suppression. After World War II, chaos once again gripped Naples, allowing Camorra to re-emerge stronger than ever, expanding into drug trafficking, human smuggling, and money laundering. Unlike Cosa Nostra, Camorra lacks a centralized leadership. It is divided into numerous rival clans that frequently engage in violent conflicts. Because power balances are constantly shifting, no single leader remains dominant for long, making Camorra more unpredictable and dangerous compared to other mafia groups. Camorra engages in a wide range of illegal activities, from traditional crimes to modern financial fraud. Drug trafficking, arms smuggling, extortion, human trafficking, and illegal waste disposal are among its primary sources of revenue. The organization has a significant influence on businesses in Naples and its surrounding areas, often demanding protection payments. Business owners who refuse to comply face violent retaliation or death threats. Internal conflicts are one of the defining characteristics of Camorra. The constant power struggles between clans frequently lead to bloodshed in the streets of Naples. The 1980s and 1990s saw intense battles among Camorra's factions, resulting in thousands of deaths. One of the most feared leaders in Camorra's history was Raffaele Cutolo, who imposed some level of order within the organization and became a symbol of defiance against the state. However, due to its fragmented nature, Camorra has never allowed its leaders to hold power for long. Many mafia bosses have been eliminated by rivals or law enforcement. One of Camorra's greatest enemies, Roberto Saviano, exposed the brutal nature of the organization in his book, Gomorrah, risking his own life in the process. The book was later adapted into a renowned film and TV series, revealing the dark world of Camorra to a global audience. In recent years, Camorra has adapted to the modern criminal landscape. In addition to traditional drug and arms trade, it has expanded into cyber fraud, financial scams, and digital extortion. Social media has become a platform where younger members communicate and flaunt their power. The younger generation glorifies Camorra culture online, increasing public fascination with the organization. Meanwhile, Italian law enforcement has intensified its operations against Camorra using advanced technology. Wiretapping, financial tracking systems, and intelligence operations have led to the capture of several key figures. However, despite these efforts, Camorra remains one of the most persistent social problems in Naples. Camorra has left a profound mark not only on the criminal world, but also on Naples' socioeconomic structure. For impoverished youths, the mafia often appears to be a way out. By providing protection, employment, and social aid where the state fails, Camorra secures the loyalty of certain sections of the population. However, this creates a cycle of dependency, allowing the mafia's influence to persist. Even today, the Italian government struggles to eradicate Camorra. Despite police raids, arrests of leaders, and dismantling of clans, the organization continuously regenerates itself, attracting new generations into its ranks. In areas where the legal system is ineffective, Camorra still enforces its own form of justice. Camorra is a criminal empire that thrives in the shadows of Naples, challenging the state and establishing its own rules. The constant wars between clans, ruthless murders, and illegal trade networks ensure its continued existence. As the battle between the government and the mafia rages on, Camorra's influence over Naples remains as dark and enduring as ever. This deeply rooted mafia is not just a criminal organization, but has become an integral part of society. Like the narrow alleys of Naples, Camorra is a labyrinth of complexity and danger.